Hey guys, welcome back to another video and happy Fortnitemares if you're watching this. And today we're going to talk about the next upcoming mini season. Now, I did make a video a while ago on the Star Wars mini season, so I felt it was only right to make another video talking about the future mini season, which is the Simpsons season. Me personally, I would rather them just make it a full season rather than a mini season, because then we get a full battle pass and more seasons in a chapter. So when the end of chapter event actually happens, it feels more conclusive and it doesn't feel like a big ass collab fest and corporate slop. And if you look back at chapter 2 season 4, it was a collab, but it was a full season and they put love and care into the season, even ending with an epic event with us killing Galactus, and you had storyline build up, bunch of other things, and it was really cool. Galactus would slowly come towards the island. We had Marvel mythics, a whole bunch of crap on the island, and it was a full season, wasn't a mini season. And you look at Galactic Battle, while yes, we got a few things, most of it was just crap we've seen before, aside from a few things like the new blasters, but the storyline buildup was not there. There was a live event, and it was pretty solid, but no like crazy map changes on the map, other than just 4 areas of the map changed to be Star Wars themed. But during the season, there was no new map changes, none of that, and I just feel like it could have worked better if they had made it a full season, like they actually did a mid-season update, you know, make it the actual season 3. The yearly chapters have to go because it's clear the Epic development team doesn't have enough time to fully develop seasons. Like, look back at chapter 2 and in chapter 3. Yes, chapter 3 was a yearly chapter, but it was cut short. Epic actually had time to develop all the POIs in the storyline. Chapter 4 and onward, it's been a downward spiral. Yearly chapters have to go. I really hope Epic considers not doing them for chapter 7, but that's besides the point. The point I'm trying to make is mini seasons don't work, and I'm especially concerned when next season is going to be a Simpsons theme. Now, I've actually watched The Simpsons. I watched season 1 up to 12. I cannot continue watching it because it just gets worse and worse as it goes on. It's not even funny anymore. Like, if you look at a classic episode of The Simpsons, it's really good. And then if you look at a modern day Simpsons episode, it's just corny and just not funny anymore. And I'm surprised it's still going. It should have ended years ago, I'm gonna be honest. And now they're making a second movie, and it's like, yeah, okay, but you know, I'm a little bit concerned about the movie because it might not be as good as the original. We'll see in 2 years. But how do I think a Simpsons season in Fortnite would go? I'm really concerned, and it's just because of the current state of the Simpsons and the current state of Fortnite. Two bads don't make a good. I'm sorry, you know, that's just not how it works. And I don't know, man, like with the storyline right now and with the way things are going with Fortnite, I don't know if I'm gonna vibe with the season, man. Like, I like The Simpsons, I like Fortnite, but both are in a bad state, really bad state. You know, Simpsons used to be funny. It's not funny anymore. Like, they removed Apu, they removed Homer strangling Bart, you know, a bunch of goofy things that would happen in the show, and it doesn't happen anymore. And then with Fortnite, you know, you used to have peak storytelling and just epic POIs, and now it's just focusing on collabs and crap. You know, that's what concerns me the most, because they're both not in a good state. Another thing is, you know, like I said, mini seasons don't really work. How is the storyline gonna work? Hope and Jones are just gonna go into The Simpsons, and we're just gonna get Simpsons versions of Jonesy and Hope. I mean, low-key, I wouldn't mind that. But I don't know, man. How is this gonna work? You know, with Star Wars, at least you have the Death Star, you know, a big threat. Unless the aliens from The Simpsons are gonna do something. I don't know, man. Like, how is that gonna work? I think it's not... Epic's not even gonna focus on the storyline, which is concerning. I mean, how's the end event of The Simpsons gonna go? Like, what are we gonna do? It's just terrible, man. Like, I'm trying to think about what they're gonna do for like the storyline and the loot pool, and it's like, it doesn't work. What are you gonna do? You're gonna give a mythic smart slingshot? Are you gonna remove all weapons and replace them with goofy Simpsons items? Are we gonna get a Krusty Burger item? Like, what? Like, how is this gonna work? And you know damn well Epic is gonna nerf everything into the ground. You know, if they add any like powers or any crap like that, it's gonna get nerfed within the first day, ruining the whole season. And it's just, I'm concerned. This is concerning, man. Like, what happened to the game I love, you know? And you know, the other thing is the battle pass too. I'm being dead ass when I say this. Galactic Battle, they fumbled real hard. They didn't give Palpatine a hood off style. They didn't give any like cool characters, and some were just boring mashups. And it's like, yeah, man, like you could do so much with it. And then with the Simpsons, maybe there will be cool mashups, but if they just put Healy into the Simpsons like style, that's gonna be boring as hell. I don't know, man. I don't think this is gonna work, but who knows? Epic may surprise us. You know, let's be a little positive here, you know? What if we do get a cool storyline, like maybe the last reality returns and they actually just sucked up the entire Springfield? You know, I doubt that would be the case. Like, I've theorized this many times about other things. Like, I thought OG took place in the Cube Cradle. I also thought Remix took place in the Cube Cradle. And, you know, I'm just coping at this point because I know full damn well the storyline is not returning to that peak ever again. Okay, and then how is it gonna transition into chapter 7? Is Homer gonna be like, Jonesy, here's some Duff beer, drink it, I guess. I'm Jonesy, I'm getting drunk with Homer at most tavern. Oh god. Oops, I hit the rift device. Now we're going into Norse mythology because Epic is really uncreative right now with what they're doing. Hope, can you bring me there too? Oh yeah, let's take Kendo with us too. Why not? My whole opinion on the Simpsons season is I believe it's gonna be a mess. Who knows? I was wrong about Galactic Battle being a good season, so maybe I'll be wrong about the Simpsons season being a bad season. What do you guys think down in the comments? Remember to subscribe to the channel and also use my code LoneJonesyYT. I'm really close to hitting payout, so if you're gonna buy a skin in the item shop, please type in the code LoneJonesyYT. And make sure to like this video, by the way. One like helps me out a ton. Please like the video. And with that being said, have a great day.